In 1926, at the young age of 21, instead of running his father's successful business, Howard Hughes left for California to pursue his passion for filmmaking. With time, he went on to produce some of Hollywood's most expensive movies, and later started building airplanes for the United States Air Force during World War II. Howard led a remarkable life of extraordinary achievements, and his captivating story is sure to intrigue anyone who hears it. Join us on a journey through the fascinating life of Howard Hughes as we explore his many accomplishments. Welcome to the Biography channel. Howard Hughes was born on 24th of December 1905, in the small town of Humble, near Houston, Texas. He started schooling at Thatcher School in Ojai, some 70 miles northwest of Los Angeles. Howard Hughes was reserved in nature from the beginning and showed very little interest in school. But he leaned towards building new gadgets out of scrap metals. When he was 14, he asked his mother to buy him a motorcycle, which she refused as it was considered dangerous. But Howard wanted the motorcycle so bad, that he attached a motor and some old batteries to his bicycle, converting it into a motorized vehicle. After the death of his mother, both Howard and his father moved back to Houston from California. His father, Howard Hughes Sr., invented the revolutionary drill bit for oil well drilling, which changed the course of the oil industry, making him a wealthy man. After just 2 years of losing his mother, another tragedy struck Howard Hughes, when his father died, due to a fatal heart attack during a sales meeting. Due to the sudden death of both of his parents, he began to be a hypochondriac, which is an intense fear of death and germs. Howard inherited his father's successful business, making him a millionaire at the age of 18. Howard was a student at the Rice Institute in Houston at the time, and he decided to end his education. With no interest in the administrative side of his father's business, Hughes hired business managers to oversee day-to-day business operations. Howard then moved to California to pursue his passion for filmmaking. Howard's first film, Swell Hogan, was so bad that it didn't even hit the theaters. However, his next films, Everybody's Acting and Two Arabian Nights, found some success. The film won an Academy Award for Best Comedy Director. Hughes' next films, The Mating Call and The Racket, were successful enough to motivate him to embark on an epic film about aviation during World War I, named Hell's Angels. For this film, Howard bought several airplanes and hired pilots, operating his own little air force in the San Fernando Valley. The cost to manage this fleet cost him $4 million, an astonishing sum for its time, and Hughes ended up with 300 times as much footage as he needed for the film. The film was released in the summer of 1930, during a time of national depression. The film was well received but took a long time to recover its costs. While working on Hell's Angel, Howard Hughes developed a deep passion for flying. In 1932, he set a world airspeed record for land planes, by flying his specially modified H-1 Racer, at 352 miles per hour, which included innovative features of that time, like retractable landing gear and flush rivets. His groundbreaking H-1 Racer is believed to have influenced the design of World War II fighter planes. He continued to break records, when he flew a Lockheed 14 with a crew of 4 on a flight around the world, setting a New York to Paris flight record. Howard Hughes' passion for aviation led him to establish Hughes Aircraft Company. During World War II, Hughes manufactured several military aircraft for U.S. Air Force, including XF-11 reconnaissance plane and Hercules H-4, nicknamed Spruce Goose. This was a massive 8-engine seaplane, made almost entirely of wood, due to the aluminium restriction during World War II. The H-4 Hercules only flew once, for a short distance, but remains an iconic symbol of Hughes' engineering prowess. While testing XF-11 aircraft, during its maiden test flight in 1946, Howard Hughes crashed the plane into 3 homes, due to engine failure. The impact of the crash caused significant damage to the homes, and ignited a fire that spread to several neighboring houses. Hughes survived the crash but sustained serious injuries, including a fractured skull, broken collarbone, and several other fractures. He was rushed to the hospital and eventually recovered from his injuries, but the accident left him with chronic pain and partial deafness. The accident was a major event at the time, and attracted significant media attention. The accident started an investigation by the Civil Aeronautics Board, which ultimately determined that the cause of the accident was engine failure. The XF-11 project was eventually cancelled, due to a lack of interest from the military, and the high cost of development. Hughes was known for his eccentric behavior, and suffered from severe obsessive-compulsive disorder. Hughes' OCD was characterized by an intense fear of germs and contamination. He insisted on using tissues to pick up objects, to insulate himself from germs, and would notice dust, stains, or other imperfections on people's clothes and demand that they take care of them. Hughes' phobia about germs was so severe, that he would only eat food that he prepared himself, or that was prepared by trusted staff. Due to numerous aircraft crashes, causing him pain and leading to his addiction to codeine, which he injected intramuscularly. Hughes' 1954 Chrysler New Yorker was equipped with an aircraft-grade air filtration system that took up most of the trunk. The system was designed to filter out all the air in the car, and replace it with clean, fresh air. The filtration system was so powerful, that it was said to be capable of filtering out everything from cigarette smoke to airborne viruses. During the last decade of his life, Hughes traveled from one hotel to another, always opting to reside in the penthouse on the top floor with his personal aides. On Thanksgiving Day, November 24, 1966, Hughes arrived in Las Vegas via railroad car and checked into the Desert Inn. Due to his refusal to vacate the hotel and to avoid further disputes with its owners, Hughes purchased the Desert Inn in early 1967. He made the 8th floor of the hotel the hub of his empire, and the penthouse on the 9th floor his personal residence. Hughes also acquired other hotel casinos including the Castaways, New Frontier, Landmark Hotel, and Casino, and the Sands. He bought the Silver Slipper Casino solely to relocate its neon silver slipper, which had been visible from his bedroom and kept him awake at night. Hughes acquired Las Vegas TV station KLAS to be able to watch movies late into the night. In case he fell asleep during a movie, he would contact the station and request the missed scene be played again. Hughes expressed his desire to transform the image of Las Vegas into a more glamorous one in a memo to an aide. He wrote, "I like to think of Las Vegas in terms of a well-dressed man in a dinner jacket and a beautifully jeweled and furred female getting out of an expensive car." Howard Hughes died on a flight from Mexico to Houston to seek medical treatment. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this.